This is a series of videos. Please refer to methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product. Now use a milk white yarn to crochet the body. Working into a magic ring, wrap the yarn around your fingers like this. First, wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring the yarn up to your index finger. Make a loop around your middle finger. Pinch the crossover of the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into a loop on the middle finger. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop. Now a magic ring is formed on middle finger. For beginners who crochet for the first time, please use the matching practice yarn to practice basic stitches until you have mastered the methods before crocheting. In order to show the stitches more clearly, we'll use thicker yarn for demonstration. Working into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your little finger. Then bring it to the index finger. Make a loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into a loop on your middle finger. Yarn round hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes a magic ring. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 6 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. The chain stitch at the beginning of each round is to raise the height, and the slip stitch in the end serves as a connection to join the round. They are not counted into a number of stitches. First, work a chain stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on hook. That's a chain stitch. First, work a chain stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch serves as the beginning of each round to raise the height, and is not counted into a number of stitches. Then work 6 single crochets. Insert hook into a magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the ring. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn round hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Insert hook into a magic ring. Hook the yarn, pull up a loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn round hook, pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 stitch. Place the marker in the first stitch. Sew the underneath of both loops of the V shape. The first stitch of each round needs to be marked like this. Then continue to work 5 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on hook. Yarn around hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on hook. That's the way to make the single crochet. Now 2 single crochets are finished. Continue to work single crochets. Yarn around hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on hook. 3 single crochets are finished. Continue to work 3 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into a magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on hook. Yarn around hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on hook. Insert hook into a magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop. Yarn around hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on hook. Now 5 single crochets are finished. Continue to finish the last single crochet. Six single crochets are finished, so there are 6 V shapes on the side. We can count the V's to check the number of stitches. Now pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Finally, work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. First, remove the marker. Insert hook into the marked stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch. Now there are 2 loops on hook. Then pull the first loop on hook through the original loop on hook. That's 1 slip stitch. Slip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch, and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a slip stitch. Pull the yarn tail on the back to tighten the loop again. The slip stitch serves as a connection to join the round. It is not counted into the number of stitches. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 6 increases. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first, yarn round hook, pull the yarn through the loop on hook. That's a chain stitch, which is not counted into a number of stitches. Then work 6 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Insert hook into the first stitch, where we just worked the slip stitch of previous round. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on hook. 1 single crochet is done. Now we need to mark the first single crochet. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Now we need to work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Insert hook into the same stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on hook. 2 single crochets in the same stitch are finished. 1 increase is done.
Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Insert hook into the same stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch. Yarn round hook. Pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. Okay, 1 increase is finished.
Continue to work 5 more increases in the same way. We need to work 2 single crochets in each of the stitches. The second increase is done. Continue to work 2 single crochets in each of the following stitches. Now 6 increases are finished. There are 2 stitches left. One is the slip stitch of last round, and the other one is the chain stitch of this round. They are not counted into a number of stitches. We'll skip these 2 stitches and work one slip stitch in the marked stitch. Remove the marker. Insert hook into a marked stitch. Hook the yarn and pull up a loop through the stitch. Then pull the first loop through the original loop on hook. That's one slip stitch. Please pay attention to the tightness of the yarn during crocheting. If we pull the yarn too tight, the hook can't insert the stitches easily. If the yarn is too loose, the stitch holes will become too large, so that the fabric will be out of beauty. Now round 2 is done.